So this is going to be video 3 of 3. Basically, I'm talking about how to be a better person, honestly. First one, we talked about the 5 love languages. If you haven't read the book, try to read it. It doesn't only apply to marriages or girlfriends, boyfriends, spouses, that kind of stuff. Learning people's love languages, the more you get to know them, the more you know those love languages, the better you can show your love or appreciation for those people. Um, for example, if someone's number one is words of affection or words of affirmation, and then you go out and buy them a bunch of gifts, that's number 5 on their list, they might appreciate it, but it's not nearly going to hit home and make them feel the way you're trying to make them feel if you would have simply told them, hey, you're doing a great job, I really appreciate you being in my life, whatever comes to your mind, that kind of stuff. So knowing their love languages not only helps you to show them more in a better way, it helps you out too. Because with me, I'm going to find the best way to do something simply because I'm lazy. If there's a better way to do it, a quicker, more efficient way, that's the route I'm going. I'm not going to choose the hardest, and in that case, the most expensive route. Um, the second video was about being a better person, being a team player. It's not always about reading the latest book or listening to the next best person or motivational speaker like Tony Robbins or any of those guys. Um, Sometimes it's just about being a good person towards the people around you. Um, the third video is more or less going to be along those same lines, but it has to do with your attitude towards people that are just getting into fitness. So, perfect example would be the New Year's resolutioners, as some people call them, the people that maybe they were fit years ago, maybe they've never been fit, but as of January 1st, they've committed themselves to get into the gym, be better shape, to eat better, whatever it might be. Um, and for me, it definitely hit home, and it's part of the reason I'm doing this video to show y'all that people can change. People can change quickly. Their attitudes can change. All you really have to do is hear someone else's perspective or hear what you would sound like if you were talking as that person. For example, I know when I first started to get back into fitness, back into health, I was super nervous about going to the gym because I was so small. I was 175, 180 pounds. I'm 6'1", so very lean frame, didn't have a lot of strength, didn't have a lot of muscle. So going into a gym and seeing all these big guys and big women lifting all this weight, it intimidated me a little bit. So for me to already be in that fragile state, you could say, and then to maybe catch a glance at somebody that didn't think I should be there or I was using the weights that they wanted to use, it hit home like that. Luckily for me, I didn't care. I didn't really care what people thought as much. I probably cared more than I was willing to admit at the time. But for someone that's in that state, especially if they know that they don't look good, like that's why they're there. They might never go again simply because someone made a comment or made a face at them for doing an exercise wrong. To be a better person, you have to have, in my opinion, a better outlook on things. So treat them the way you'd want to be treated. I know when I go to the gym now, if, for instance, I wanted to use some dumbbells to do curls for whatever reason, and then someone came and they were doing chest presses with them, Obviously, if I'm curling them and they're struggling to do chest presses with them, I'm going to be stronger. But that doesn't mean that I need to go over there and make them feel like crap. I can find another exercise to do. I could find more weights. They're pushing me to pick up a heavier weight to do curls with. I should be thanking them. At the very least, I shouldn't treat them like shit. I shouldn't be giving them sideways glances or anything like that. Shouldn't be looking them up and down. If someone's overweight and they're trying to jog on the treadmill and you see them jiggling all around, don't laugh at them. Don't make fun of them. Don't make comments. If you're going to make a comment, be positive. And if you're going to say something positive, be genuine about it. Don't be condescending like, well, look at me, I'm already fit, and I'm giving you a compliment. You should basically be thanking me for giving you a compliment. Because they know when you're being disingenuous. No one likes that. So be honest if you're going to be positive. Be honest if you're going to give them a compliment. Make sure it's genuine. I actually posted, it's deleted now, but I actually posted on Instagram a couple weeks before the new year. It's a pretty common picture you see. You'd see completely deserted gym saying December 31st. And then January 1st, it has like the WWE with everybody in the ring just beating up on each other because it's so packed. And that's kind of what January 1st, the first couple weeks of January look like, is all those people with that motivation to do better. And I made the comment that, it's going to suck when all these people are in my way when I'm actually serious about training. I'm serious about this. I'm training for a competition. And my attitude changed the more I thought about it. Trying to put myself in their position. I mean, I wouldn't want somebody to look at me that way, to be saying that kind of stuff about me. So I'm not going to say that about them. So that's really it. That's me rambling. If you've watched any of my other videos before, they're usually done in 1 or 2 takes. I don't constantly edit them or delete them. I don't edit anything, obviously. They're usually just right there. I've used my wife as a soundboard a couple times. But these are pretty much candid. They're what I'm thinking at the moment. That's why I tend to ramble sometimes. But that's really all I have to say. I made 3 videos tonight. It's not like yay me, but I said I was going to do it, so I did it. So tell me what you think. I love to hear people's opinions. Ask me questions, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be doing more. These videos are to show you who I am as a person, to show you how I'm feeling at the moment going to a competition. As of right now, I'm eating pretty well. I'm not hungry, but as we start to get closer to the competition, I'm going to be starting doing more cardio. I'm going to start cutting out carbs, other macros. So stay tuned. You'll probably see my attitude change a little bit. I might get a little grumpier. You might see me a little bit more tired in these videos, but I'm going to do them regardless because I said I was. Last little thing, if you're going to do something, do it. If you say you're going to do something and you tell other people you're going to do it, you need to do it. You need to be that person. You need to be held accountable to what, it sounds ridiculous. Your word's your bond. So if people see you saying, well, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and you don't do it, then that's what they're going to take you as someone who doesn't live up to their word, who's more or less they're not accountable. They're not a reliable person. But that's it. That's all I have to say. So comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. I'll be here all day. Stay tuned.